However, what you don't see in the footage is that the crash was so bad that the car rolled several times after hitting 2 trees before coming to rest in a ditch. What you also don't see is that in the process, Lisa and the rest of the people in the car were forcefully ejected from the car through their windows, and that Lisa was actually found under the car. When the autopsy results came in, it was discovered that Lisa had died almost instantly from a fracture of the base of the cranium and open cerebral trauma. However, the autopsy also revealed that Lisa was not under the influence. She was fit and aware of her surroundings, and there was nothing in her system that could have made her sloppy or slow to respond to emergencies. So this raised a lot of questions because there were so many things that didn't add up about the crash scene, because on top of Lisa being sober and fit, you also have to remember that at the time, Lisa was driving in broad daylight on some quiet country road. So it was highly unlikely that she had been speeding or that there was so much traffic that she didn't notice oncoming vehicles. As one of the running theories about her death is that her relationship with Tupac is allegedly one of the reasons why she had problems with Diddy, who fancied Lisa. As y'all know, Diddy and TLC, which obviously included Lisa, had a long-standing beef with Diddy and Clive Davis, which even escalated to the point of threats at some points. So Clive's Arista Records handled much of TLC's promotion, releases, and business aspects. Now, at the time when TLC was getting signed to Layface Records in 1991, they were all still pretty young and didn't really know how to examine their contract and get themselves a good deal. So the contract they signed only benefited the record label to the extent that the girls had to file for bankruptcy at some point. And now that the girls were older and wiser, they knew the label was ripping them off big time. However, the big guns didn't even want to listen to them or discuss the contract. So at some point, they decided to take matters into their own hands.
TLC hold Arista hostage.
The record company?
The record company, Clive Davis, we held them hostage like guns, the whole shebang. Yeah, it was like that.
Because, wait a minute. I want to make sure we understand.
Yes.
Guns?
Yes, guns.
With bullets?
With bullets.
Come on, give me the story,
I'm going to tell
baby.
you because TLC had generated on Crazy Sexy Cool $75 million, and they gave us $50,000 a piece. So I was like, what the hell? So, of course, Lisa was the ringleader.
Like, we need to go get our money. I need to know where my MF money's at.
So, you know, she was locked up in the diversion center for burning down the house. And she was just like, okay, we gonna get LaFace and them girls I was locked up with. We gonna drive up there. We gonna take the guns. And then we had this limo driver.
Wait, she just got out of jail?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And we had the limo driver. And he was the getaway car. So we went up there and held everybody hostage, and Puffy was the one that snitched us out. Yo, B, yo, your girl's up here mad bugging, yo. And I was like, oh, Puff, why you gonna snitch us out, dog? But he called it, yeah, because we kicked him out of the meeting.
Well, wait a minute. Puff.
According to Chili, Lisa was the ringleader of this whole operation, and Clive didn't like it at all. The running theory is that after Diddy snitched on the girls, Clive must have told him how upset and embarrassed he was about the whole ordeal, and Diddy, in turn, added it to his list of grievances against Lisa. You know, Lisa, at this point, had gotten much smarter than she was when she and her bandmates were taken advantage of, so Clive must have seen that as a problem because you can't take advantage of people who know what they're doing. Lisa even took things further by leaving TLC and going solo, during which she would release her album, Supernova. Then, in 2002, she broke ties with Arista and signed with Suge Knight's Death Row Records. Obviously, there was a lot of tension between Lisa, Clive Davis, and Diddy, so it's just a theory, but it makes sense that certain people in executive positions wanted Lisa out because she was becoming a problem to them. Then there are the rumors that suggest that Lisa was actually unalived as a Hollywood sacrifice because of how similar her death was to Aaliyah's death. They were both in their primes, young and extremely talented. Also, Aaliyah's death had the same mysterious circumstances surrounding it, and she even allegedly never wanted to get on the plane, which eventually caused her death. However, eyewitness reports say someone force-fed her a sleeping pill, and after she was knocked out, they carried her onto the plane without her consent.
Assuming that the ribbon that you have is in memory of Aaliyah.
Yeah, this is my crew. You know, we put, you know, the stylist, we gave everybody ribbons, and this, I don't even know what to say. I just know that was a murder. You know what I'm saying? That was a spiritual murder, whether people know it or not. Because God don't kill people. You know what I'm saying? Whether people know it or not. And I could go deep, but a lot of people I would have to really bring proof. You know what I'm saying? For what I learned. And she just was cut down in the prime of her life. And it's so unfair. And it wasn't time. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, I believe it wasn't her time to go because from what I know, it ain't supposed to go down like that. And just simple obedience, like, you know, your gut always warns you this, that your gut never lies to you. And something like luggage and clothes and jewelry and all this madness that we worship is called false idols. We need to really look at the bigger picture right now and look at how honey could be here right now.
The lesson.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige even once called Aaliyah's death a spiritual murder. Plus, there have been rumors that, like Lisa, Aaliyah also had a feeling something was coming for her, which is why she didn't want to get on that plane in the first place. But of course, we may never know the truth about what really happened to these two talented and beautiful women. However, fans still believe there's something shady about Lisa's death, like this fan who commented, "Hers and Aaliyah's death will never sit right with men. Not to be a conspiracy theorist, but I genuinely believe there's way more to the story of their deaths. Gone too soon."